And I called my mom. I started screaming, and I was like, "Mom, I made it. I'm out the trenches." Like, she didn't believe it at first. She thought it was fake, so she's like, "You have a monopoly on the platform." It was so fun just seeing the views go up on the videos.
Yeah. How much money do you guys make?
I make around 6 figures a month in revenue.
And how old are you both?
I'm 15.
You've probably never heard or seen this kid before, yet he's created a business that's making millions of dollars all at the age of 15, and hopefully by the end of this video, you guys can start doing the exact same thing. This kid doesn't come from a wealthy family or a background of experience. He actually comes from a country called Cyprus, where there are more cats than people. This just goes to showcase that you can become wealthy regardless of your age, residency, or skill set. And with the age of AI, the internet, and even social media, making money online has literally never been easier. And there's no better example than this 15-year-old who started a social media empire and became a millionaire.
We do Snapchat, and it's a very unorthodox thing. Not a lot of people know about it, but we got onto it early, and we basically produce content on the platform. We run a bunch of accounts, and yeah.
So this 15-year-old's name is Daniel Britton, and he created a Snapchat show that earned over $600,000 in the first month alone, all at the age of 15. But what's even better is that he never even had to show his face. Now, Daniel's story is truly inspiring to anyone who's trying to take content automation seriously. And if that's you, I highly suggest you guys watch the whole video all the way through, because not only will we talk about Daniel's story, but at the end of the video, I'll actually discuss how you guys can pull off the same strategy that Daniel used to make his first $1 million.
It was October 14th, 2022. I called him. We were making no money at the time. I was a Fortnite YouTuber, so we were making no money at the time.
Fortnite, like the game?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was an editor. I was like 15 at the time.
Fortnite editor?
No, just an editor for people. I'd edited for FaZe. I'd edited for a bunch of people.
He edited for me when he was 13.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
I was
I used
15.
to edit for him, and I used to get his videos back in 30 minutes, like 10-minute videos.
So by leveraging his connections in the editing community, he was able to meet Luke, who is a Fortnite YouTuber with around 800,000 subscribers. Now, Daniel didn't realize it at the time, but this would be the moment that would change his life forever. So Daniel first edited for Luke on his Fortnite channel and just other endeavors, and then they didn't talk for a little while. But later at some point, the duo reconnected and decided they wanted to make a shorts channel, and that shorts channel is called Slam Dunk. With Luke's knowledge in making viral content and Daniel's knowledge in editing viral content, the duo was set up for success, and oh boy, did they ever get it, as their Slam Dunk channel is currently at 1 million subscribers, and they haven't even uploaded on the channel in months. What's even more impressive is they did this all in under 180 days.
I called him October 14th. I'm like, yo, let's start a shorts channel. Short form content is the wave. This is what people are consuming. I wasn't doing anything. I hated Fortnite, so I stopped uploading. So I'm like, I need to do something with my life. So we started a shorts channel from 0. I have a video recorded on my computer that was like, okay, this channel is at 0 right now. The channel's called Slam Dunk. You can look it up on YouTube. 0 subscribers, and I said in 2 months we're gonna have 100,000 subscribers, and in 42 days we posted 1 video a day. We hit 100,000.
So in just under a year, they amassed 1 million subscribers. And if you know anything about content automation, especially with YouTube Shorts, it's actually a lot easier than you think. When you apply strategies like trend jacking to your videos, it's much easier to grow on social media, any platform you use. This is what most smaller creators use to blow up their channel. And Daniel and Luke had a very good understanding of this concept.
What should I look for if I wanted, like, for a niche? Like a niche wise, what should I be looking for?
Just trend jack, honestly. So like right now, if you were to start a shorts channel, I'd go and talk about rappers, or maybe talk about something big in sports. Just also what you want to make. So like the biggest niche I'd say is like social media, like Andrew Tate, Mr. Beast, like this type of stuff. You make videos on these types of people, most likely to do well.
So the same strategy they use, I've actually used for some of my own personal channels that I've grown from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in just 10 videos. It's why on this channel I talk about it a lot, and it's because trend jacking works. It's what every small creator used to become big, and then once you're big enough, you can start making your own unique videos. But the only way to grow as a small creator is to trend jack, because understand this, nobody cares about you when you're a small creator, but people care about big creators creators, which is why you need to ride on their coattails when you're small and then build your brand out as you start to grow. In addition to this, when you're trend jacking, and let's say you're trend jacking on Mr. Beast, when people search Mr. Beast and a keyword that pertains to a video you made on Mr. Beast, your video is gonna come up. So next time you plan on making a video, I highly suggest implementing the trend jack method and try and find a popping creator or maybe even a popping news story at the time that you can somehow incorporate into your video. One of the most underrated tools right now is Google Trends, where you can literally see rising trends in what people are searching in real time. There's literally no better tool online than Google Trends to trend jack with, and it's a tool I use on the daily to find the latest news in my niche. So that's just a little side tip, but let's get back to the story. So Daniel and Luke had a very good understanding on how to blow up a YouTube Shorts channel, but the problem with their Shorts channel is that it paid really badly. I mean, hey, I would personally know. Look at one of my YouTube Shorts channels. This is how many views I have, and this is how much money I've made on the channel in total. Yeah, you aren't making a living off $500, I'll tell you that. And Daniel understood this concept, which is why they decided to make the move to Snapchat, but it wasn't as easy as you may think.
So on Snapchat, it's not like YouTube to where you can just like start posting.
So like no, like you can't just go on Snapchat and start making a channel and post videos.
No. So you need either like a rep for Snapchat. You need a portal.
Portal.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I mean, it's difficult to get.
I know I started this video stating they made $600,000 in their first month, so you may be thinking, well, wasn't it easy? They made $600K in their first month. How is it not easy? And sure, once you have a Snapchat show, it's a pretty automated process, but getting that Snapchat show is the difficult part. You see, in order to get a Snapchat show, you need some type of portal or an invite from an agent directly from Snapchat. So unless you're a really popular creator or just have really good connections, the odds that you can find yourself having a Snapchat show is 0 to none. Now, Daniel and Luke were desperately looking for an agent. They were sending emails to people who worked at Snapchat through their LinkedIns and nothing was working. But that's when Luke did something that some might say is unethical and others might say it's genius.
So we were looking for companies that had portals to reach out to. I reached out to maybe 40 people and I just got ghosted.
We were mass emailing people on a daily trying to get one, but it was very hard, especially being this was in early January, end of December. It was not a known thing, so it was so hard to get one. But
we have a really funny way of how we got onto Snapchat. So I knew that Snapchat makes money from, we had a friend that was making money on Snapchat, but he was gatekeeping his connect. I was in Discord one day and my friend was screen sharing and I knew that he ran a Snapchat show and he was screen sharing his WhatsApp messages. And I was like, oh, where is this going? So I pulled up OBS on my side monitor and I pressed start recording, and he was scrolling through his messages with this guy and like I didn't see anything. I was like depressed. I'm like, oh, no Snap Connect for me today. Ended the recording, watched it back, and for like 2 frames you could see email me at this email. So I emailed that email just assuming that he was a Snapchat rep, and I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I'll make a Snapchat show. I'll make it blow up. We're all gonna make a lot of money. Let me make a show with you. And he's like, okay, sure. And then I got in a call with him. We pitched the show. It got approved. And then the first 30 days we did $600,000.
Now, whether you agree with the ethics of this move or not, it worked. With direct access to an agent, the duo pitched an idea along with a pilot episode, the same way a pilot episode works in traditional TV. Although it's never been confirmed what their particular pilot episode is, what I've heard on the back end is that it was one of these satisfying clip channels. However, this could be completely bunk. I literally just saw it in a Discord chat, so don't quote me on that. It made me thinking, how do they make $600,000 off a satisfying compilation clip channel? And it's actually because Snapchat is very lax when it comes to copyright issues, and actually all short form platforms at the moment are. I've been doing YouTube Shorts and I've grown some channels to 1 million subscribers, and my content on some of these channels I wouldn't really consider transformative. You see, with long form content on YouTube, you really have to edit your videos or else it's gonna get copyright claim. And honestly, that's the way it should be. But with these short form platforms, for whatever reason, all you have to do is add a voiceover and maybe subtitles, and that counts as transformative lucrative in their eyes. So yeah, making $600,000 with a satisfying clip compilation Snapchat show is very possible. But the duo didn't just stop there. This would just be the catalyst for their money printing machine that they are about to create. You see, them making $600,000 in their first month is incredibly impressive. I mean, to put into perspective, a 15-year-old made 19 times more than the annual income of the average American in just 1 month. But ultimately, that was only 1 month, and they knew they needed to automate this process in order to consistently keep on earning money. The thing with short form content is that you constantly have to adapt, or else your channel or Snapchat show will completely fall off. Adapting is so important when it comes to being a successful content creator, and a platform you guys can use to adapt to new skills is the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is a fantastic website that hosts some of the most knowledgeable people in the world, teaching you how to master different skill sets like social media management, graphic design, video editing, and more. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur or content creator, Skillshare is the best platform to learn new skills from industry professionals. And the first 500 people to use my link will get access to one of Skillshare's best offers: 30 days free and 40% off your first year of Skillshare memberships. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring the video, and let's get back to this story. So now that they had the template with the B-roll, the subtitles, the voiceover, the transition effects, and a clickbaity thumbnail, all they needed to do was automate the process by hiring some employees. This is something that's really important when it comes to content automation, and honestly is one of my biggest struggles, is reinvesting the money you make on your previous content into your new content. This is what Mr. Beast does for every single video, and it's how he continuously grows his channel at a rapid rate.
9 years, like every dollar I've made, I just spent it the next month on content. And I just did that every single month, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and here we are.
So Daniel and Luke started hiring on employees, paying them quite well, up to like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. And these employees would just help them out with scripting videos, doing voiceover on videos, editing videos, creating thumbnails for videos, just anything within the Snapchat show process. And with this massive team, they were able to pump out multiple shows with varying episodes every single day. And now with multiple Snapchat shows earning thousands of dollars a day, Daniel was sure to hit $1 million by the end of the year, which is in my opinion one of the most inspiring stories I've heard all year, and it's actually so easy to do. Don't get me wrong, I know that Daniel and Luke have put in hours of effort into their Snapchat shows and other channels, but people seem to overcomplicate the process of creating content. You just gotta start doing it. Honestly, the hardest part in their whole story was finding the Snapchat agent, but thankfully I made a video linked down below, or hopefully it will pop up on the screen, which will show you guys how you can apply your own Snapchat show if that's of interest to you, and hopefully you can get in contact with an agent after watching that video. If today's video taught you anything, I hope it's that no matter your age, language, where you reside, as long as you put your head down and put in the hard work, anything is possible.